Hi everyone and welcome to another episode of Ellerslie TV, and today we're down by the Avon River. And just in the background is the historic Antigua boat shed. This is where people come punting up and down the Avon and have done for many, many years. And one of the first redevelopments of Christchurch is this new walkway that's going to go right through the city. And Christchurch City, by the way, has just been named by the New York Times as the second most exciting city in the world. So if you're coming to Christchurch, there is a lot to see and do here, apart from visiting Ellerslie, of course. Well, in today's episode, we're going to catch up with some of the garden designers you'll see at the show. We'll talk with some of the young gardeners from St Albans Primary School. And first up, the lady who's in charge of Ellerslie, Kate Hillier. Tell us about Ellerslie this year.
So excited about 2014. It is literally the biggest Ellerslie ever in its 20-21-year history. We've got the most number of exhibition gardens, and we've got some really amazing designs, really quite different in designs. For example, we've got Sally Brown from Blueskin, who's doing very much a herbaceous planting, all in her passionate colour of pink. We've also got Jade Temapara, who's creating a herbaceous garden, which is all edible food. So I think that people that like to see flowers at Ellerslie will be really delighted. We've got some of the old favourites coming back. We've got Ben Hoyle, who's creating a wonderful parasol display garden. Bailey Lou Tomes, who of course was so successful as our Student Designer of the Year last year. He's coming back to do a garden about arthritis, children with arthritis. We've grouped a number of the gardens together so that there'll be a real impact when people first walk in. They're going to be falling over gardens and plants and flowers. All the marquees have gone to the outside of the show site, and the gardens are the real heart of the show. Some of the highlights for me this year are the Young Apprentice of the Years, the Florist Young Apprentice. They're creating some amazing displays and taking part in the Fashion Village, the Christchurch Casino Fashion Village. Another exciting parade that we're going to have is the Design and Art College students doing body art, so I think that could be most exciting. Smeg Edible Ellerslie, we've got some amazing celebrity chefs, so Nadia Lim, who of course was a MasterChef winner, Johnny Schwass, Joe Seeger, a number of them coming down. Of course, we have the perennial favourite, Jenny Gillies. She's doing 5 shows a day, which will be wonderful. Everyone will get a chance to see her show, Naughty by Nature. I think it's going to be a little bit saucy, but a lot of fun. And of course, one of my favourites is this year we've introduced a hat competition. A number of visitors have said how can they get involved in Ellerslie, and this is their opportunity. So we're inviting people to come along, dress up their hat in live or silk flowers, decorate it as outrageously as they want. They'll be judged by people like Angela Stone and Joe McCarroll from the New Zealand Gardener, Rachel Vaughan, and they'll take part in a fashion parade and all go into a wonderful prize offered by Anna Stratton.
This year's Ellerslie is going to be bigger, better and bolder than ever before. In fact, there is a huge number of garden designers that we're so excited about. And we caught up with a few of them to give you a sneak peek of what they're exhibiting this year at Ellerslie.
Hi, I'm Will Morrison from Urban Paving, and our garden this year is a gentleman's playground. Basically, it's a garden based on everything all of a bloke's needs, so it's got everything from a putting green, pool table, barbecue and bar, and just everything that the Kiwi bloke would want.
Hi, I'm Emily McEwen. I'm from Dunedin and my business is called Outright Landscape Design. My garden for this year's Ellerslie show is outside the box. Walking around the garden you'll find that there's some obstacles to overcome, there's a maze to walk through, and as you move through the garden you move through these difficulties, overcome them and reach places of retreat.
Hi, I'm Katrina Pennington and my garden name is Simplicity. My garden concept is basically about keeping it simple, and you'll see that with all the features I have in it, like a barbecue, grass area, I've got a seating area, and it's just a garden for entertainment, and I find it's something that can be used anywhere in a New Zealand home backyard.
I'm Ben.
Hi, I'm Katie.
And we're Billy Goat Landscape Architecture.
And our design is called Inside Out.
Yeah.
Our concept is creating an outdoor room essentially, so it's using all of the interior elements, I guess, so what you'd consider in your living room and how that would function as an outdoor space, and it's kind of a play on both of our backgrounds. We've been planning this and going through all these ideas and changing our design and going back and forth and tweaking little bits here and there and seeing that grow and seeing all of our hard work from the last, 5 or 6 months come to fruition.
Hi, I'm Sally Brown from Blueskin Nurseries. This year my garden at Ellerslie is called Passion. It's a showcase of plants. My main focus is on plant material, so in my 10 by 10 garden I've got all plants. There's very little built structures in it, and I feel that's because there's a lack of depth in planting and design in New Zealand gardens. So my whole concept is to focus on plants and showcase them as much as I can through a palette of pink. So all my flowers in my garden are pink, including lots of spring bulbs, tulips, lilies, and all sorts of other little treasures which haven't been seen at Ellerslie for a few years.
We can't wait to see all the gardens at this year's Ellerslie, and of course we'll keep you up to date with all of those designs as they start going into place at Ellerslie for 2014. Something for this year's show as well is it's going to be very children friendly. We've got the amazing Kids Zone from the Canterbury Horticultural Society. There'll be tables for your children to come along and do their own potting. There's trampolines, there's butterflies. That's in the Kids Zone. And this year, something brand new, there are 8 schools taking place in the Schools Garden Competition.
So this is St Albans Catholic School, our garden club, and for our exhibit we're doing a replica garden of the garden that we have going at school, which the kids work on. They do it all, and they just felt that this is what they wanted to share with the public.
So far we've been coming to O-Rings twice now and been planting different plants for the show.
We're doing the front of a house.
Putting lettuce and celery in pots. We plant heaps of different plants around the school.
We mainly organise stuff and water, and sometimes we rake all the leaves in autumn. I don't mind being here at the school holidays because I like gardening with all my friends.
We started our garden in earnest after the earthquake, and the kids really thrived on it. It was something really positive for them to focus on. Growing new things, despite the destruction, we made the best of it, and you know, they've loved it. So just because of the quakes and the damage doesn't mean things have to stop. Things are growing, new stuff's happening. It's been really positive for the kids, something for them to focus on and share with their parents.
There is so much to see and do at this year's Ellerslie, and if you haven't yet got your tickets, go to our website ellerslieflowershow.co.nz, buy the tickets there. Also, don't forget our Ellerslie International Flower Show Facebook page. Like us there, plus you might be able to win yourself a trip to the Singapore Garden Festival, which is happening later this year. But at the moment, we're counting down to Ellerslie 2014. That's it for now. We'll see you again soon.
See you guys at Ellerslie.